Hello everyone and welcome to my shop, Angelic Tarot. And we're gonna go ahead and begin our love forecast for this coming week. We have been going through a lot of planetary energies and very hard stuff. We had that eclipse in Virgo, and that brought a lot of stuff. And now we're going into, and I was reading about it today, we're going into the lunar eclipse. So the lunar eclipses tend to be more emotional, they tend to be more healing. So the sun, we had the solar one on the 1st, which was on Virgo, and now we have the one in lunar eclipse on the 16th on Friday, and we're still on the retrograde, Mercury retrograde. So there's been a lot of stuff happening emotionally. If you've been feeling like it's stirring a lot of emotions, that's exactly the eclipse that's doing all that. It's bringing up a lot of stuff, if you will. So that's normal, and it's kind of gearing up to it is going to be important. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. So Friday, kind of try to not take it easy. Try to be easy on yourself, because it is going to be a bit challenging this week coming up, in the sense of the energies and emotions and stuff. So this lunar eclipse, I was reading that it's squaring in Mars, and Mars is very aggressive energy per se. So it's squaring in Mars, and it's also connecting with Venus. So there is going to be a lot of mood changes, and people are going to be on their toes. So kind of be careful with communication this week. Okay, so going on to our love forecast. I'm going to be working with some special decks this week. They're all special to me, but this week I have some special decks. And also I'm going to do an animal spirit from a beautiful book that I got from the Feathered Kingdom, which is the bird magic. So I'll be pulling an animal spirit from the book and see which animal spirit is going to be with us this week for love. And I'm going to work with the first deck that I'm going to be working with is called the Power to Transform cards. And this deck is beautiful, and it's from Sedona, Arizona. The author is out there, so if you live there or you're close by, you can get this deck in one of the shops in Sedona. They have it there. So we're going to go ahead and begin with prayer. And we're going to pray to the Archangel Michael, which is my patron archangel, Archangel Michael. I pray to you for protection, to shield my aura, and shield the aura of all those that are watching this video today, this reading today. Archangel Raziel, I pray that you provide us with vision and clarity so we can see clearly in this beautiful weekly forecast for this week for love and romance. So if you're watching this weekly reading, this is going to be a special week. A lot of emotional stuff coming up, and we have one card coming up here that's jumping, and it's the Leap of Faith. Leap of Faith. And before I turn the card around to read a little bit more information about it, one of the things I am very drawn to is that upside down, I call them the horseshoe, upside down view. So to me, when I see one of these in a card and symbology, I feel like there's something good coming, okay? Something good coming, and there's some good news that's coming. And you can see in this card how you're kind of going to either enter that going underneath to see what's on the other side, or you're going to stay put. So by going on the other, right underneath the horseshoe, I feel like there's going to be some good news coming in, and there's going to be a need to take a risk this week. There's going to be a need to take a risk with a situation this week. So important energy is coming for us in terms of our romantic life, our love life. There's going to be a need to take a leap of faith, and there's some good luck that's on the way. Okay, let's read what it says in the back. And it says, perceive the unknown, dare to risk and take a leap of faith, take joy in your new endeavors. If you've drawn this card, you're being called to view the unknown of a new beginning, gather courage, and jump into your new life path. The leap of faith challenges us to view the unknown, gather courage, dare to move in a new direction, and dance in the light of new endeavors. Okay. So it's going to be important to gather courage and transform our fears into positive energy. And there's a new life path coming for us. There's a new direction coming up with regards to our love life. So there's something new coming in here this week for us. There's going to be a need for us to kind of take a leap of faith in a situation. Okay, so we're going to pull now from another deck, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. I love, this is one of my favorite authors, Colette Baron Reed. We're going to pull from here for romance and love and see what messages come up here for us this week. And then we're going to jump right into the weekly forecast. Okay, so I have the Hungry Ghost, and it says obsessions, scarcity, consciousness, and attachment. So interesting energy. And we have number 14, which is number of balance. The Temperance card comes up with that. So to me, the Temperance is all about balance. A need to get balance, a need to have balance in a situation. And there's a need to have balance or find balance in your love life this week. There's an obsessive energy coming up. There is an obsessive energy coming up with this card. And when we add 1 + 4 is 5. So there's something that's challenging us. You know, that something that may appear to be a certain way is really not. It can also be that there's something that you're focused on, and it's really not, like, you're maybe not looking at the right direction. There may be something that you're really it can represent like alerting you to obsessive thinking and addictions. So you want to be very careful with something that maybe you're overly obsessing about, okay, or thinking about. Maybe you're over analyzing a situation. So it's time to kind of take our thoughts away from that and try to bring healing to that energy or to that thought process, or thought forms, because it's you can get caught up on like outside appearances, and remember that everything that glitters may not always be gold. So you know, you want to be very careful with, you know, trying to have a control and trying to have control over a situation in your love life and attachments. So it's not healthy for us in our love life to be overly attached to a person, to a situation. Trying to release that is going to be important. The scarcity consciousness is about, you know, thinking negatively. We don't have the lack. Why haven't I found? What's wrong with me kind of attitude. So it's going to be important to release that kind of mentality and try to kind of bring our attention back into positivity and positive energy. Okay. And comparisons, also comparing ourselves to others, that's not healthy at all. So this card is really connecting with a need to bring balance. A need to bring balance to this mindset and to this way of thinking is going to be very, 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 very important for us to have a healthy, you know, healthy love life. Okay, so if you're single and you're thinking, you know, I haven't met that person, I'm never going to meet that person. Why does this so and so meet this person? I can't. That kind of scarcity, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, or poverty consciousness is what's not healthy. So you want to try to take that mindset away. Try to not think about that. Try to replace that with I am healthy. I am attracting my true love. I am in love, right? I am in love. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards from my beloved Clover Tarot. We're going to pull 4 cards for the week and see what we have for love. I hope everyone is having a beautiful weekend or concluding their weekend nicely. Okay, first card is the general energies of the week. So we have the King of Swords. So to me, this is about vision, getting clear with things. There may be some sort of clarity coming in this week that may come a little bit little bit harsh. Maybe the person that you're talking to or communicating with, or your partner, may be a little bit kind of rough with the words. So be careful with communication this week with romance. Things may come up a little bit more aggressive than they really are. So this card is also about, to me, about clarity. It's about mastery in clarification and communication. So there's some communication coming that is going to be very direct, and it may be a little bit blunt. So either you're going to come across like that to someone, or someone's going to come like that to you. And it's going to be important to soften that energy, right? Because it's going to be a little bit rough. But at the same time, it's going to clear out some confusion. Okay, so there's going to be some clarity coming up this week with confusion. Hidden information, we have the Six of Swords. So there's some movement, there's some good news coming in. We're finally going to start to move more into the direction, a positive direction with regards to love. So there is some good energy coming in here with regards to love. There's some movement, some favorable movement on the way here for regards to romance. Okay, so 6 is also a number of harmony. So I do feel harmony coming in. And also you can see how there's an angel here, and there is a broken egg kind of like releasing something. So something's going to get released. Something that was kind of contained, was kind of like bottled in, was kind of blocked, is going to open up. There's going to be some releasing of that energy, which is good. Okay, the obstacles of the week is the 5 of Cups. And this card to me can represent that negative thinking again, that poverty thinking, that lack of, always thinking negative, pessimism or sadness, clinging to the past. Okay, that this card connects with that too. As he's looking to the left, to me, is like he's thinking about the past still. He's not letting, this card is to me focusing on not wanting to release a person from the past that no longer serves you, or hanging on to stuff that is from the past that no longer serves you. So that's the blockage, the obstacle this week. We want to let go of this. We want to take that leap of faith. We want to release that energy, okay? And the resolution of the week is the 6 of Cups, which again connects us with the past, but in a positive nature. I'm feeling like there's some good news coming with something or someone that's going to come up that may contact you or may communicate with you from the past, or you're going to be connecting with the past in a different way, but in a positive nature, which is pretty interesting. This card can also be a symbol of nostalgia, but I also find the past connecting with this card. I feel like you may find yourself working through something that has to be faced with regards to the past in your love life, but at the end you're going to be able to, you're going to be moving through it during the week, but at the end you're going to be able to find a happy outcome to that, which is pretty awesome. And we end with 6s. We have 2 6s in the reading, and 6s are about harmony. So we're reestablishing that harmony again in this week. We're bringing that harmony in this week, and I feel like things are going to be restored. There's going to be some positive energy. We're arriving to a safe place after a bit of a turbulent, weeks in the past. So I hope you guys enjoyed this weekly forecast. I'm going to be providing a coupon code for my shop. I have a 15% off. If you would like a one-on-one session with me, I will put all those links in the bottom. And again, I hope you guys have a beautiful week, and I'll see you next weekend. Angel blessings.